Hi everybody. Gosh, I haven't made a vlog in like the whole week, I think. It's September 11th, the end of the day. I'm exhausted. I had such a long couple of days. I've been working so hard in this house trying to get everything organized down to little itty bitty bits now. And I'm loving that because that's my favorite part of housekeeping is the organizing and the decorating and all that kind of stuff. Finally to the point in the hoard that now I'm doing the fun stuff and the hoard is gone and I'm loving that. And let's see, I've been busy doing that over the weekend. I did my whole little vanity and all that kind of stuff, and I'll show it to you probably tomorrow. But then day before yesterday, yesterday morning, my husband woke up with his wrist terribly swollen, about this big. And he hurt all day, and I mean just to touch it, he would go through the roof. I mean, he was in horrendous pain. I have seen my husband drop things on his feet, get kicked by animals, get stabbed, get shot, never cry a tear. This thing was throwing him through the roof. Screaming at the top of his lungs and no sleep for the night before that. He didn't sleep good, and then last night he didn't sleep at all, and I didn't sleep at all either of those nights because I was up and down with him. And I tried to get him to go to the emergency room last night and he wouldn't go, and I had to go to work today. My mom had a couple appointments and I was stuck. I had to go to work today. Tried to get him to go last night, he wouldn't go. He had an appointment in Albuquerque at the VA today at 1 o'clock, and he had told me last night, I'm not even going to make that appointment. I said, okay, fine. Well, this morning he gets up, not only wants to make that appointment, but wants to go to the emergency room as well. And there was no way I could do everything at once, and on no sleep, I'm probably not going to be able to hang with you, in a 12-hour day or at the hospital or whatever, for the emergency room visit. So I said, let me call Eric, because Eric is good about going and doing that kind of stuff for me if I have to work and he's not busy. So he just got back in from out of town yesterday, so he was happy to go and take him. And they really thought that they were going to keep him because they thought that they actually drew some fluid out of it, and they thought it was infection. And they said if it was infected, they were going to operate on it tomorrow, but it wasn't. So it was just a very, very terrible flare up from his osteoarthritis. My husband was burned over like 75% of his body when he was in the military. He spent his 21st birthday in the hospital in El Paso, burned on like I think it is 75%. His whole back, the back of his legs, his feet, it wrapped around his legs and got like in the front. Same in the midsection, wrapped around his face, burnt both his ears, burnt his face right here and right here, burnt his neck, burnt a good portion of his hair off, and burned his hands and feet so terribly that they were like almost fused together. It was such a terrible, terrible, terrible burn. Anyway, everywhere that he was burned on his body over the years has developed terrible arthritis. It's your body's way of trying to protect those joints. And because of the terrible burns and whatnot, and the length of the time that the injury is sustained and active, over a year or whatever, that gets built up in there from the get-go. And as years go by, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And I actually had my husband retire early from his regular job. He was disabled all that time, but he always worked regular jobs and didn't take a full disability or anything. He took a very small disability check, and he worked. And he worked and he worked and he worked till about, I think when he was 62, he finally went ahead and retired. And anyway, he has suffered and struggled. And so anyway, he's on his way home, and hopefully we will get some sleep tonight. I'm praying. And I got all the chores done, food ready, but they were going to stop and eat. Eric was going to stop and feed him. Eric's going to spend the night here. He has to sleep in the diva room. That's okay. And I'll go over on the other side and make him a big breakfast in the morning. I really appreciate him doing that for my husband today, because he really needed to go, and when he finally decides he's going to go, I just have to get him there, you know, because it takes so much to get him to give in and go. So anyway, been working on the organizing stuff. Had 3 opportunities to start my project, but I didn't want to start it until I videoed the stuff that I was going to use, you know, that I'm recycling to make the jewelry organization system in here. And I really don't know where I'm going to put it. I think I might have to put it over there where that Tinkerbell poster is, and I don't know how my granddaughter's going to feel about that, but I don't really have any much wall space in here. But I definitely am going to get to do that tomorrow finally, because I've got my camera running. My camera wasn't working very good, and I hope it's working now. And the other thing that I'm having a heck of a deal with is uploading videos that are taking forever, like 3-minute video taking 620 minutes to upload. Makes no sense. I don't understand how you can download something in 15 seconds and you can't upload it in 6 hours. 10 hours it was going to take. So there was a couple of them that now are just old vlogs, have not been uploaded because it was taking too dang long. I'm going to go ahead and post them maybe over the weekend. I'm going to sit and post a ton of stuff that is from the archives of my computer, but that I need to get off of there and make space for new stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and post a bunch of old vlogs and stuff. So watch them if you'd like. Don't if you don't want to, I understand. But I am going to go ahead and post them and you know, get them off my computer basically and off my camera. Let's see. That is really about it. Last night I made some guacamole. It was really good. Today I made chicken nuggets and homemade french fries, but I was the only one home to eat them. Worked today and part of the day yesterday over at my mom's, getting my mom's place totally looking good too, and they did finally get the roof repaired. So I think I may have mentioned that, but it may have been on a video that you didn't get to see because it wouldn't upload. You know, that's about it. That's about it. Hopefully tomorrow I will, like I said, be able to do some fun videos. I still have that video to do for Kiana, for the jewelry that I won. And that one on those 2 movies that I want to do them on. So anyway, I don't know. I'm going to try and get them done this weekend. Or the mid of this week. That's the best that I can do. That'd be like tomorrow and the next day. But anyway, I love you all. Be blessed and peace. And thanks for stopping by. I will try to get something fun for you to see, you know, very shortly. I will show you right now. I'm going to put a couple things away so you can see how nice my, there. How nice my vanity looks. Look at that. That's all like, what is that? That's all like lipsticks and eyeliners. That's more lipsticks. And that's all my concealers and base makeups. And that's a lot of eyeshadows. All kinds of eyeshadows. And bronzers and shimmers. More eyeshadows. Then over here is the brushes. And the, oh, dirty little mirror. And just, you know, little stuff that I have to have. All right here at hand. And then, oh, I did get this top drawer cleaned out too. And it's pretty well organized as well. So, that took a couple hours. But I'm really happy with it. So, that's the kind of stuff I've been doing. And, I urge you all to do it before winter because, well, or else, really actually winter is a good time to do it because you're stuck in the house, you know. And I have millions and millions of things to organize, so I'm going to be busy all winter long. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I will hope to get something a little bit more interesting up for you later. And pray for my husband that he can get some sleep tonight, and then that way I might get some sleep tonight. That would be, like, awesome. All right. Bye-bye.